thedjaone.
So let me ask you this question, because I've literally seen you in situations where real life happens in the moment on camera. I remember a scene per se way back when you were producing Mary, and Tina found out her husband had infidelities. How do you, because you're actually friends with...
That's my family, yep.
So how do you, as a producer, deal with reality in the moment? Like, because we get these characters and, you know, I speak about, you know, housewives and all these people, but it really becomes a moment where, damn the lights in the camera, this is life.
I give people, no matter who you are and what you're going through, I give you the grace and space to share your story, your feeling about your story, your circumstances, in whatever way you feel like you need to do in that moment. And that moment, you know, maybe a few scenes later, you'll feel different about it. But I give you the grace and space to deal with that and that. I never forget that people are people. I have a philosophy in producing, and it's a 4H philosophy that I created, and I call it heat, heart, humor, and humanity, right? Life is about ups and downs and ebbs and flows. So nobody wants to watch anything where it's just even killed. Oprah tried it when she first created the OWN show. Wasn't nobody watching that channel but me and Oprah, okay? There was nobody else watching when she first came out, and everything was Super Soul Sunday, and I loved it. I enjoyed it.
Masterclass, all that. That was my
Shania Twain was on the bus doing something. I was at peace with it. I loved it. But I feel like it was just me, Oprah, and Gail that was tuning in. And Oprah realized that, and she, you know, things changed, and, you know, they gave the people what they was looking for. So in life, though, it's up. Everything has stakes. People call it drama. I call it stakes, right? So it's like what I look for, to me, what makes a good episode is the right level of heat, the right level of heart, and the right level of humor. Because especially as Blacks, we gonna find something funny in every situation. I have never been to a funeral that I didn't laugh at. Something happened that made me snicker. I ain't never been to a wedding or a joyous occasion where somebody wasn't pissed off somewhere.
Correct.
Okay? And then, but I say the humanity parts, like, so when I produce from a lens of, even though your experience and your life doesn't mirror mine at all. I don't understand your choices. I would never have made them for myself. You know, it's not my life, whatever. But I still view you from this lens of humanity. So that way, when I see you in a heated moment, you don't just look angry and irate to me. I'm looking for what happened, what got her to this place, what got him or her to this place. So because without the humanity, your heat just looks like you just raging angry. Your heart, nobody empathizes with you when you're in a heartfelt situation. And the humor, we end up laughing at you instead of with you. And so I am a person that if I get to a place with you, because you're not going to like everybody, you know, personalities are still personalities. If I get to a place with you that I can't feel any humanity in dealing with you or watching you, I can't produce you. And I will be honest, that probably has been very limiting for me in my career. My career is very blessed. I love what I do, but there's a lot I won't do and don't do because either I don't rock with you, I don't feel it, or something, or I can't see a way where humanity with heat, heart, and humor can surface itself. I have turned down a lot of money, and there are shows I just won't do. There are networks I wouldn't work. You know, there's just not me.
You have a heart.
I do. I have integrity.
Ooh, and this business is not built on integrity. Because there's some demons and devils running around this motherfucker.
There's demons and devils everywhere.
Yeah, but entertainment business.
Well, this is what I decided a long time ago.
You know some of them too.
Somebody gonna have my job exists, right?
Correct.
No matter whether I occupy that space or not. I'm responsible for what I do with my time when it's my turn to occupy that space.
You kind of answered my question, because what I was going to ask you was, when you're in the heat of a moment of a real situation and it's like these cameras no longer exist, you know, I've seen producers be like, well, I still have a job to do. And so I don't give a damn that I still have a job to do.
I don't operate in that manner. I don't.
Gotcha.
And again, like I said, that hasn't always, for me, I won't say it served me. It has served me well, because there's nothing I've done in my field that I lose sleep about. So it served me well in the thing. I can walk away from any situation and feel like I know why I did what I did the way I did and all of that, because for me the cameras don't exist, right? I have been charged to be responsible for the telling of someone's story.
Famous DJ A1.